y'all, sorry it's been so long. I told you that I would start a series with my Number Stax, and so I'm going to start that now. As you can see, I'm rocking a late 80s, early 90s grunge style. I'm sure it'll take off soon. The truth is that my time is very slim. So I got a shower tonight and both the kids are asleep. So I'm going to do my very best to get as many of these as done as you can, as I'm able, sorry. So please enjoy this look because you're going to see it for the next several videos. All right, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is I got Number Stax, and I told you that it was a really great tool that I love to use. There's another tool that's very similar that you can get, and I'm honestly not totally sure of all the differences, called Math Stackers. So it's honestly, it's this but with more pieces, and I will explain to you why that's beneficial later on. But for all intents and purposes, you can get either one, and the cost really breaks down so that it's about even money. So you could either get like 4 or 5 sets of these or 1 set of that, and it'll be it would be about the same either way. The other thing I told you is that you could make this out of paper and laminate it, and I didn't bring that with me, so I apologize. But basically, these things are in inches, so let me grab one. You cut it, for this one, for instance, you'd cut it 3 inches by 1.5 inches. Or if it was a 5, you would do 5 inches by 1.5 inches. So you could make it out of paper. I prefer the blocks, but if you're just like, I do not want to spend money on that right now, I totally get it. Tonight I'm just going to talk about some setup with this, because you can use this with all sorts of different age groups. So the first thing I like to do is put touch points on there. If you're in Wetzel County schools, and I would honestly say, I don't want to say most elementary schools in West Virginia, but quite a number of elementary schools in West Virginia, they use touch points for math. So one would look like this, and I just put little adhesive gems on there to make it easy, and because the kids like to help with this, and that makes it easy. So one is just one spot right on the top. You can pause this at any point. I'm just showing you what they look like. This is going to be a real quick video. For your 2, you're going to make it 1, 2. Simple enough. I'm putting these back in place because it's a nightmare to put them back in this box if I don't have them exact. So here's number 3. You have it on 1, 2, 3. So far, it's pretty simple and straightforward. As we get into bigger numbers, you might want to pause it for a little bit longer and figure out where I'm showing you these. On the number 4, I do 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points. Okay? I'm just going to show you each number because, like I said, in the larger numbers, it's a little bit different. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. And I looked at something I just saw on here, and I wanted to explain that too. I'll get that in just a minute, but if I didn't say it now, I'd forget later. This is the number 6. This is where I said it gets a little bit different. You're going to stack them. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, whenever you see touch points on that are actually from the touch point company, these are represented by a dot with a circle around it. I don't have that, so I just did it side by side because it kind of does the same thing, because you touch the center of the circle and move your finger to the outer circle. Now, number 7. This is an odd number, so you're going to have 1 up in the corner. I realized I was way too close to my camera. Then you're going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Sorry, I had to do it. So you're gonna have it just like that. This is the only place where there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Give me a moment to get back in here. Here comes number 8. Okay. Number 8, it's on just the side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Years of dance have taught me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just right beside each other on all those spots, kind of in a rectangle. The allergies are getting me, so I apologize for scratching my nose so much. All right, number 9, I'm feeling fine. We've got our first one here on the outer part of the circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, in case that's hard to see on your camera, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And if somebody could tell me if this is clear enough, that would be really helpful. And then on your 10, it's going to stay blank because the touch points are only for 1 through 9, the numerals 1 through 9. 0 obviously doesn't have any touch points because it's 0. The thing I saw earlier is on the back of each of my blocks, I went ahead and wrote the number so that children who are getting to a more abstract phase of mathematics also have this abstract number. All right, I'm going to leave it at this for now for this video, and I'm going to show you more on the other. See you soon.